I think the point generally is, and I don't disagree entirely with that point, because it's a technical point. The point is that, unlike the BJP, the Congress appears to be, tolerating this kind of public debate. This is the kind of thing that should be happening behind closed doors. Because let the voters see unity. The voters don't need to see these leaders taking a pot shots and their ambitions coming out in public and colliding in this manner. And Mohan Krishna is right when he takes the example of Punjab. That kind of fighting between two public leaders gravely eroded the Congress. And that over there the Congress was in power.
Shiv, first and foremost, I believe anybody who is talking outside, who is taking this sort of their opinion about who is the next leader and whatnot publicly, has been severely and promptly reprimanded, no matter how big or small or tall that leader is. And I think the recent letter to Mr. Zamir Ahmad Khan is proof enough. The singular fact in the party line is this, and if they do not have respect for it, then action will be taken against them. But it's very rich of Mr. Mohan Krishna to talk about what happened in Punjab, while we remember the 3 CM scenario in Karnataka. Today, the BJP workers themselves are rebelling against the BJP government and Mr. Bommai, who, if you look at Mr. Chakravarti Sulibele's tweets today, who's one of the most profound proponents of the BJP, he says the CM had more time to go watch a movie and shed tears than to shed tears over a Hindu karyakarta who had died. Their house is not in order. They are blatantly corrupt and they have their own issues to face. And Mr. Yatnal, please let us not forget the eternally entertaining Mr. Yatnal, who tells us exactly what happens with the BJP government. So please, sir, check yourself before you throw stones in your own glass house. And my party will sort its issues. My party will obviously resolve what it is, because the idea is not one person or two people. The idea is preserving the idea of democracy and giving clean governance to Karnataka that the BJP has blatantly forgotten in their callous manner to make their 40-50-60% commission to obviously vie for the chair of Chief Minister.
You can answer that. Go ahead. Okay, we're getting into the specifics of the Karnataka government. Go ahead and answer that. Then I'll ask my final question.
I would like to ask a simple question to Aishwarya Mahadevan today.
Mahadev, sir, Mahadev, not Tamilian, I'm a Kannadiga.
It's okay. It's okay, fine. No problem. See, your leaders were telling in 2013 that BJP has changed three chief ministers. Today I am asking you, Aishwarya, you are naming already 4 chief ministers candidates. What is this you are doing? What is that you are trying to do to the people? Shiv, is it not a confusion in the Congress?
I'm saying that.
They are trying to confuse people more. But I will tell you something. Congress might be confused, but people are not confused. They have convictions that Congress is not going to come back to power. Let them have this tussle, this teaser.
My final point is,
or whatever maybe, let it happen. The final results will be for the party which is ruling well under Bommai and BJP party.
Okay,
and let me answer to that what she was talking about our party workers and Chakravarti Sulibele. Mr. Chakravarti Sulibele is a Hindu activist, and we are ready to talk to them. If we have problem, he has not said about the government, he has not said about. Come on, stop about that 40%.
Okay,
you could not prove that. Aishwarya, don't talk that.
Let's not divert now.
Time you prove it in the court, then you talk.
Let's not divert. Okay. That point has been made. She's made the point. You've answered the point. Because since we have limited time, I'd like to come to my last point. Aishwarya, Rahul Gandhi coming there tomorrow, affords its own kind of opportunity to, to put up a united front. Put out the optics and show that the party is united, because this is not a Congress BJP thing. There is a public perception that one represents as well. The reason why this election is important, every election is important, but the reason why this is especially important is because this is an opportunity for the Congress to put up a strong show before the 2024 election as well. It's an opportunity for momentum. So my final question to you is the Congress hoping that Rahul Gandhi will send out some kind of a message that will end the little niggles? You're calling them little niggles. I'm saying they're more serious. But will they be ironed out post this visit by Rahul?
You know, Shiv, first, Mr. Mohan Krishnan will never answer the question that's given to him. But besides that, Shiv, tomorrow when Mr. Rahul Gandhi comes to Karnataka, one thing is very clear. His priority first is the Political Affairs Committee meeting to give us the vision for the next election. And I'm very sure he will emphatically state the point of collective leadership. If somebody wants to have posters all across claiming or proclaiming they're the next Chief Minister, it is an absolute bad taste. And I believe that the party will look upon it as such, because any sort of arm twisting, any sort of blackmail, any sort of pressure being put on by any leader across from anywhere on the Congress leadership has never borne any results, because the Congress party believes you have a responsibility greater than your own self-interest of power, and you have to deliver to the people of Karnataka a government. I think Mr. Rahul Gandhi will make that emphatically clear in what he says, because no matter what it is, the Karnataka Congress is going to the polls together. We're going to win it together, because this is not about one caste community, one former CM, one CM who will be, but rather it is about the people of Karnataka, and to deliver the people of Karnataka from the clutches of this corrupt BJP government.
20 seconds to Mohan
That
Krishna.
is the truth.